Well, everybody, I'm Tom Layton, and I'm so honored to be part of this thing, this fundraiser. And that's exactly what it is. It's a fundraiser. We've all been saying hi to Al, but he and Robin, those are two people watching, but we're really hoping that it's a lot more of us watching. And you guys, like myself, huge Frere Brothers fans and huge appreciators of all that Al has brought to the county and the culture here. And so thumbs up, everybody. Let's do our vote of appeal, and we're going to make a pledge, of course. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? And having some fun. And having some fun, you can't go wrong with a hurtin' song by Hank Williams. We'll tell you all about it. One, two, three. When I woke up this morning, there was a note upon my door. Don't make me no coffee, Tom, 'cause I won't be back no more. Well, that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. Well, she never forwarded no address. She never said goodbye. All she says was, if you get lonely, just hang your head and cry. Well, that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. Jonah got along in the belly of a whale, Daniel in the lion's den. I know a fella never tried to get along, and he won't get a chance again. Well, that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. My girl's small and sassy, but she's strong as she can be. And if that little old gal of mine ever gets a hold of me, well, that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. Yeah! Jonah got along in the belly of a whale, Daniel in the lion's den. I know a fella never tried to get along, and he won't get a chance again. And that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. I went down to the bank this morning. The teller says with a grin, we're so sorry for you, Tom, but your wife, she's done but him. That's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, home, and that's all she wrote. Dear John, I sent your saddle home. fellas.
Good one, Tommy.
1, 2, 3, 4. When you are lonely, life is making you lonely. You can't always go up the street, sitting at the post office and staring at the locked door of the movie show. Up the street, stand in front of Bailey's or go into the Royal, smoke a joint in Benson Park and sit out on the soil. Up the street, forget all your troubles, forget all your cares and go up street. Stare at the traffic light up street. I go there every night up street, up street. I go there every night up street, up the street. Lining up at Becker's and filling out the forms to play the 649. Up street, going to the Bowlodrome and listen to the gossip, have a great old time. Up street, whistle at the fat broads, come on I dare ya, have a hot beef sandwich at the Riviera. Up street, forget all your troubles, forget all your cares and go up street. Stare at the traffic light up street. I go there every night up street, up street, up street, up street.
Megan and Caleb Hutton here. Hey. Welcome to part 3 of Alec's Road to Recovery. Are you having a good time doing all these concerts?
It's been a lot of fun. We've had Mark in here for the first 2, producing some of the songs and the shows here. And Megan's been behind the scenes doing all the magic online and advertising and stuff like that. So it's been a blast.
And it's very nice to be in front of the camera again. So thanks for having me.
And missed Mark this week, but we just couldn't end the schedule this week. So miss you, buddy. But next week we're gonna have a little get together to end our 4-part series. So if anybody that's new, the Freer Brothers were just playing Up Street. A classic that has been recorded about 6 months ago. Just after the first lockdown, they recorded some stuff in here before Alec went into the hospital.
Yeah.
So, and Dear John by Tom Layton is another amazing one that the house band we got to jam and record. So.
Well, I know I have been really enjoying the music and helping out in any way that I can. Alec, I hope that you are enjoying these shows as much as we're enjoying helping to put them together. So I just want to take 2 seconds off the top of the show today to thank each and every one of you who have donated so far. And even if you couldn't donate, if you shared, or even if you're just watching and enjoying these concerts, we would like to thank you very, very much because any way that we can support Al on his road to recovery is gold. So thanks so much.
Yes, thanks everyone.
And coming up next, Caleb is going to sing with the house band, which is made up of Fraser Hardman, Mark Despo, and Tom Layton, with an Alec Lunn favorite. And one of our favorite songs to play this is Poncho and Lefty.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron. Your breath is all as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but a favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Poncho was a bandit boy, his horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the desert down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had a many days. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night like he used to. But does the Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had a many days. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. Desert quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. Just did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had a many days, only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had many days. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Well, howdy again, y'all. I want to thank you all so much for turning in and giving us a hand here to help our buddy Alec. And Alec, if you're out there watching, I hope you are. Here's a little song we're going to do. You've heard us do this several times before, but
Oh, yeah.
the lights in the harbor, they don't shine for me. 'Cause I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea. That sea of heartbreaks, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreaks. And how did I lose you? And where did I fail? And why did you leave me always to sail that sea of heartbreaks? lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of heartbreaks. Oh, what I'd give to sail back to shore, back in your arms once more. Sail back to shore, back in your arms once more. So come to my rescue, come here to me, and take me and keep me away from the sea, that sea of heartbreak. Lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish that you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of heartbreaks, sea of heartbreaks, sea of heartbreaks.
That was Bill McBurney doing Sea of Heartbreaks. Thanks a lot, Bill, for being a part of everything and helping out with Alec's road to recovery and being a part of the Kitchen family on Thursday nights.
So, Kitchen family, that's so perfect because that's going to bring us to our next thing. But it's amazing how many artists I know that we have met through the kitchen parties. You know, we used to do a residency with Mark and Alec at the Waring House, and we did those kitchen party nights, and then we got to hang out with the Kitchen family, and we always used to make a joke anytime that they were there that it was named that because of them. Now, if you were tuning in last week, you would have saw this beautiful painting that Penny Kitchen did. In here you see Mark Despo, Alec Lunn, and Fraser Hardman, who are the Frere brothers. If you like this, you can get a copy of a print that is going to be signed by those three handsome gentlemen and a copy of their CD, so check that out on the Facebook page. Without further ado, here is Penny and John Kitchen. They're going to perform a sweet little number for you guys.
He's a fool, and don't I know it? But a fool can have his charms. I'm in love, and don't I show it like a babe in arms. Love's the same old sad sensation. Lately I've not slept a wink since this half-pint imitation put me on the blink. I'm wild again, beguiled again, a whimpering, simpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I couldn't sleep when love came and told me I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Spring to him and long for the day that I cling to him, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered.
Well, hello again. Hello, Alec. Hello, everybody else who is tuning in or whatever you do to listen to this. This is an old Jim Reeves song. One of the things that I guess has been one of the symptoms or side effects or whatever of the treatment that Alec has been having has been weight loss. So we're going to dedicate this song to you, Alec, for what you're going to become. Just eat and eat and eat so we can call you Roly Poly. Roly Poly, Jim Reeves.
Roly poly, eating corn and taters, hungry every minute of the day. Roly poly, gnawing on a biscuit, as long as he can chew it, he's okay. He can eat an apple pie, never even bat an eye. He likes everything from soup to hay. Roly poly, daddy's little fatty, he's gonna be a man someday. Roly poly, scrambled eggs for breakfast, bread and jelly 20 times a day. Roly poly, eats a hearty dinner, takes lots of strength to run and play. Pulls up weeds and does the chores, runs both ways to all the stores. He works up an appetite that way. Roly poly, daddy's little fatty, I said, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. An eye. He likes everything from soup to hay. Roly-poly, Daddy's little fatty. I bet he's gonna be a man someday. I bet he's gonna be a man someday.
Hello, boys and girls. Hello, Alec. Hope you're feeling okay. Finally back home again. It's a long haul. I've been through it myself. The big C. Anyways, here's a satirical song I wrote many years ago. I don't know if we played this with the Fair Brothers or not. It would have been a good one, though. I was working real hard before I got laid off. Didn't mind that much because I knew I had enough. Weeks of working for the file like a limb. Now I'm back in the ranks, the unemployed again. And it's you I see, standing in the long line. You I see, waiting for a check. You I see, thinking you're gonna have a great time. But 3 months later, you're a nervous wreck. They're sending me extra, but they're taking it back. Writing me letters saying, come and see us, Jack. The looks of my counselor would make the flowers lose. But when I'm on the pogey, I'm always full of guilt. And it's you I see, trying to enter trade school. You I see, looking for a new start. You I see, cursing yourself for a fool as you're lighting up the fireplace with your Bachelor of Arts. They say there's work in Edmonton and work in Montreal. Work digging graves and picking apples in the fall. Work in the east and work in the west. But the best job of all is handing out the checks. And it's you I see, standing in the line. Buying you I see, hanging about. You I see, complaining instead of changing. But I'd better finish now, because my claim just ran out.
That was Jamie Snyder doing UIC. Great job, Jamie. You were a part of the Fair Brothers for a couple years. Alec and Mark told me about you, and you were a part of, I think, the Zeke Aid. Met you quickly when we were like late teenagers, early 20s.
Little babies.
But good job, man.
Oh, that was great, Jamie. Thank you. So I guess, yeah, it's pretty cool that, just because, if an artist couldn't come in here, that you were able to still, bring in their music and clean it up. And good job, Caleb. So working in music, that's kind of what we do. But that's also what Alec has been doing for decades. Alec Lunn was the director of entertainment for the Prince Edward County Fair Board for 10 years. During his last kind of couple years there, I got to be his little private assistant, and we booked all the entertainment. During that time, he was telling me all about this amazing folk band, and their name was Seventh Town. And here today, this is going to be their first time performing for the Alec Lunn Road to Recovery. Here is Seventh Town playing 10,000 Miles.
Of a fine and a gallant ship and a fair and a favouring breeze, a bonny crew and a skipper too, to carry me o'er the seas, to carry me o'er the seas, me boys, to my true love far away. She's taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. So blow you winds hi-ho, a rove and I will go. I'll stay no more on Erin shore to hear the fiddler play. I'm off on the bound in Maine, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. Oh, my true love, she was beautiful, my true love, she was young. Her eyes that shone like diamonds bright, and silvery was her tongue. And silvery was her tongue, me boys, as a big ship left the bay. She says, will you remember me 10,000 miles away? So blow ye winds, hi-ho, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on errand shore to hear the fiddle play. I'm off on the bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. Was a dark and a dismal day when last I saw my peg. She'd a government band around her hand and another one round her leg, and another one round her leg, me boys, as a big ship left the bay. Adieu, says she, remember me 10,000 miles away. And blow ye winds, hi-ho, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on errand shore to hear the fiddler play. I'm off on the bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away, where the sun may shine through the Dublin fog and the Liffey run quite clear. The ocean brine turn into wine, and I forget my beer. And I forget my beer, me boys, and the landlord's quarter day. But I'll not forget my own true love 10,000 miles away. And blow ye winds, hi-ho, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on errand shore to hear the fiddler play. I'm off on the bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. So blow ye winds, hi-ho, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on errand shore to hear the fiddler play. I'm off on the bounding main, and I won't be back again. I'm taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away.
Okay, folks, I want to give you a little story. It's a song from cradle to grave of a man's life. It's called Lucky Jim. Jim and I as children played together. Jim and I both loved the same sweet maid. But she loved Jim and married him one winter. Jim was lucky, I unlucky stayed. Oh, lucky, lucky Jim. How I envy him. Oh, lucky Jim, how I envy him. The years went by and death took Jim one winter, left his widow and she married me. Now married oft times, how I think of Jim there, sleeping in the churchyard peacefully. Oh, lucky, lucky Jim. How I envy him. Oh, lucky Jim, how I envy him. Oh, thank you. Next, I'd like to do a little poem. It's a sad little piece. It's called They're Hanging Me Tonight. I got a letter late last night from a girl in cell block D. Said the prison dance is tomorrow, and she wants to go with me. I'd really like to make it. I know it'd be all right. But I can't dance with you tomorrow, 'cause they're hanging me tonight. Yes, they're hanging me tonight. I wonder what you'll wear, dear, the red stripes or the blue. I hope you wear the blue ones. They go with your tattoo. And dance a waltz for me, dear, underneath the prison light, and I'll be swinging, but not with you, dear. 'Cause they're hanging me tonight. Yes, they're hanging me tonight. Sad story, isn't it? Oh.
Greetings and salutations, Jack Frere, Al, this is your buddy Rick. Robin, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice to talk to you. I'm going to play as one of our favorite songs now. This is the Cherry Valley Rambler. Now you may remember, Al, that somebody told us the story of this guy who lived in Cherry Valley and never came to Picton until he was in his 50s. Came to town, spent the night on the street hanging out, went home, and that was the end of that. So we wrote Cherry Valley Rambler. Here it is, in all its glorious complexities. I think his name was Kelly, but he might have been a Harrington. I know it wasn't Bongard, but his sister might have married one. He farmed in Cherry Valley, had an easy disposition. He lived a quiet life, he'd never been to Picton. He heard about the wildlife up street on Saturday night, movie shows and drunken fights. He even had a traffic light, did the chores and laced his boots and headed for the bright lights. In just about an hour he was mingling with the nightlife. Picton on Saturday night, they got parking meters. Went and seen the movie showdown at the Regent Theater. From Shannon's up to Bailey's, dinner at Star Cafe. Stood outside the Royal till the sun come up next day. Well, early Sunday morning was he headed for his home again. He thought about where he had been and all the things that he'd seen. He said, I spent my life shoveling crap from sheep and cattle, but to me it is the good life. I have no need to travel. Once he got back home again, he said hello to all his friends. His cows and ducks and chicks and hens, on them he always could depend. He scratched his head and thought out loud, I got no use for townies. There ain't no time for sport and play when you're farming in the county. Picton on Saturday night, they got parking meters. Went and seen the movie showdown at the Regent Theater. From Shannon's up to Bailey's, dinner at Star Cafe. Stood outside the Royal till the sun come up next day. Everybody now. I think his name was Kelly, but he might have been a Harrington. I know it wasn't Bongard, but his sister might have married one. He farmed in Cherry Valley, had easy disposition. He lived a quiet life, never been to Picton. He lived a quiet life, he had no use for Picton.
Hey everybody, it's Lenny Stewart. I'm going to do a classic Joni Mitchell song for you now. Big Yellow Taxi, Lest We Forget. Oh, will they pave paradise, put up a parking lot? With a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Though it always seems to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, park, 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 park. Ooh, park, 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 park. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and charged all the people $25 just to see ya. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Park, 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 park. Park, park, park. Hey, farmer, farmer, put it with a DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, but leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, park, 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 park. Ooh, park, 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 park. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, park, 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 park. Ooh, park, park, park. Last night I heard the screen doors slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Oh, don't it always seem to go that that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, park, 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 park. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, park, park, park. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Oh, pave paradise, put up a parking lot.
Here you are, honey, and there am I. Well, you left me here for to sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess that doesn't matter anymore.
I'm so tired of crying. Oh, well, I've done everything. Now I'm sick of trying. Well, I wasted all my days, wasted all my nights over you. You go your way, honey, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time.
And I'll find someone new, and baby, you will too. And you won't matter anymore.
I'm so tired of crying. Well, I've done everything, and now I'm sick of trying. Well, I wasted all my days, threw away my nights over you. You go your way, honey, and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time.
And I'll find someone new, and baby, we'll say we're through. And you won't matter anymore. You won't matter anymore.
You won't matter anymore.
Thanks so much to everybody who is tuned in to part 1, part 2, and part 3. Now, part 3 is coming to a close. There is one more Alec Lunn Road to Recovery concert coming up next Sunday. So my name is Megan Hutton. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated so far. That GoFundMe page is going to be up until March 22nd. So if you're looking to make a donation, you can do so by going to the link that is included in the description above or below this video, or you can go to the Waring House and you can put a donation into a drop box at either the registration desk between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, or head on over to the Barley Room Pub and ask one of your friendly servers. It has been so great to be here with you guys today and introducing some of this music. Alec, mwah, I love you. I miss you. Thanks to everybody who's been along this ride so far.
Thanks a lot, Alec, and thanks a lot to all the musicians that have donated their time to be a part of this. So we got one song left that Tom Layton wrote, and this is the Alec Lunn Road to Recovery theme song. You Got Prayers to Spare. See it.
Bye.
I swear you got frares, they're leaping from the rafters. You got frares to spare, come to thank you for the laughter. Been waiting all this time to help you down the line. I swear you got frares and you'll have them now and after. You got frares, you got brothers, you got frares to spare, that's what we all would say. You got frares, you got brothers, let's reach into our pockets and make that pledge today. We're all a band of frares, of sisters and of brothers.
We'd all be at the Waring House if we had our druthers. If you really care, put the brother into prayer. A little bit of kindness will soon put this behind us. You got friends, you got brothers, you got prayers to spare, that's what we all would say. You got friends, you got brothers, let's reach into our pockets and make that pledge today. We're all frayers for the night. Everybody's counting. You got frayers to spare. That's what they all would say. I know it won't be hard. Get out your credit card. Just show them how much we love them. Make a pledge today. You got friends, you got brothers, you got prayers to spare. That's what we all would say. You got friends, you got brothers, let's reach into our pockets and make that pledge today. You got friends, you got brothers, you got prayers to spare. That's what we all would say. You got friends, you got brothers, let's reach into our pockets and make that pledge today. Let's reach into our pockets and make that pledge today. Let's reach into our pockets